What is up, Cubs? It is your boy mBears here, bringing you another MW2 gameplay. But today, I'm gonna put a little commentary over it, and I'm gonna talk about my very, very first gay experience. Now, before the video starts, I would like to let you guys know that I am not gay. I am straighter than a circle. Only one person would understand that joke. But I'll tell you guys what happened. So, I'm guessing this was like in kindergarten because I was like 5 to 6, right? At like that age, so I was really young. I'll like briefly tell you like everything that happened because it was like so tragic. So what happened was there was this kid and we were about to go out to recess, and I remember it was Miss Sawyer and Miss Bergeron. That's who I had for teachers, and they were like, alright, we're about to go out to recess now, and so there's this kid behind me, so he pokes me on my shoulder, and he was like, hey, 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 and I was like, yo, what up? And he was like, he said it like in a really soft voice, like I just did not, like he was trying to be quiet about it. He was like, hey, yeah, like, stick it out, stick it out, stick it out. And I was like, what do you mean, stick it out? And I was like, yeah, your thing. And I was like, I was stupid at the time, but I didn't understand what this guy was trying to comprehend. He was like, no, your thing. I was like, what are you talking about? And then he like shouts, you're Willie. And I was like, oh, yeah, but there's teachers around. It's not good. It's just not funny. And well, I didn't say it was not funny, but I was like, oh, like what do I kind of do? And he was like, just flick it out. So I just whipped it out, and like again, I was in preschool, so I did not know how to react to this. Well, not in preschool, I was in kindergarten. I'm sorry. And so he was like, so I whipped it out, and he was like, like in that like very like Herbert the pervert voice, like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh okay. Like I just did not know what to do. Like I was young at the time, so I didn't really know what was going on. So like when I whipped it out, right, I could like feel like I had like a paranoia that there was like someone behind me. So I looked around, I like turned my head around, and there was Miss Bergeron, the assistant freaking kindergarten teacher, and her mouth was wider. Like I've never seen her mouth so wide in her life before. Her mouth was so wide, I could have sworn that she would have given like 7 blowjobs. She would have gotten 7 dicks in her mouth. Like, just imagine like 7 dicks in like one girl's mouth. Like it, and like just look at the length of how big the mouth is. But we're not gonna get into blowjobs. So, so like, and she was like she like runs over to like the primary teacher, and she was like, she taps her like really quick. She was like, hey, 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 Ryan, yeah, Ryan, his dick is out. so like, Miss Sawyer was like, oh, okay, so she didn't know what to do, so she looked at me like very weird. Like Miss Sawyer takes a joint around, looks around, and like by the time she looks around, like my shit is like inside, and he was like, Miss Sawyer was like, okay, Ryan, follow me, Ryan. So I grabbed her hand because she wanted me, just like grab your hand and like follow wherever the fuck the teacher's going. So I was grabbing her hand, and then like I was like, oh, did I get in trouble? Like I didn't know. I was a clueless fucking kid back then. And so she sends me to the principal's office, and she's like, alright, Ryan, you're gonna be in the principal's office now. You got in trouble. You've gotten in trouble. And I started bawling. Like I just did not know what I didn't know what I did wrong, cause like I was stupid. I just did not know what to do. And she like grabbed my hand, like I don't know. She was like a sweet teacher, but like oh my god, she is It was just so funny because she like grabbed my hand and she just started like shaking her head like, yeah, I know how it feels type of thing. And so I go into the principal's office and she was a bitch. She was like, alright, what happened here? And I was like huffing, I was like, I don't know, I didn't know what happened. And she like grabbed, she like gave me a fucking tissue. She's like, I've had it with this fucking job. And you know, I just blew up my nose, and she's like, I just did not know what happened, like in a stupid fucking voice. And so the principal was like, I forget what she said, but she's like, I don't know what happened, but like I'm guessing like one of the teachers that caught me like showing off like, you know, my dick, like wrote something down about what happened, and they gave it to the principal, and so she was like, no, you know what happened, you just, she was like putting words into my mouth. She was like, you know what happened, you just don't want to tell me. And I was like, I just don't know, like I was stupid. I was like, I just don't know, like while crying and shit like that. And she's like, yes you do, Ryan, yes you do, yes you do, Ryan, yes you do. And I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong. And she was like, alright, if I have to ask this again, I'm gonna call home. If I have to say that what happened one more time and you don't tell me what happened, I'm going to call home. And I'm like, but how can you call home? And she was like, that's it. So she called home and she told my parents what happened. And I was like, at the time I didn't swear, but I'm just saying, like, as of now, I would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And shit like that, like, but I was still young and I didn't really know. And she was like, yeah, this, that. And so, you know, after I went in the principal's office, I went back home. After I went to the principal's office, I had a normal day at like school, like we had nap time, shit like that. So when I went back home, it was the most depressingest thing ever. And my teacher gave me this note, and it was like told like I told like the parents like what happened, like oh yeah, Ryan did this, that, and blank, whatever. He showed his dick off, and apparently they had to sign it, but at the time I was smart enough to like, well, I was kind of dumb because you had to sign it, but on the bus there was a trash can, so I just crumpled it up and threw it in the trash can like there was a piece of trash. But remember that shit, there's a bug on my computer. But remember that she called home, so they already know. So my dad was like, so what happened at school, Ryan? And I'm like, I don't even know. And I was like depressed the whole night, and I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like I could not watch any TV. I was like drawing fucking Batman on like my dad's arm. It was kind of weird. But yeah, that has to wrap up with the story. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night, morning, evening, whatever it is, afternoon. But I have to sign off, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Smoke cloud above us looking like an autumn tree. It's pretty colors, black dots, your hazel eyes, bloodshot. It's Les Paul, your music notes. You never ever know when we're using though. Just feel my skin, lick the ink, feel the high, and kill the drink. Smell the sweet whiskey breath. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Ooh girl, how I let a sweet sexy mess. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Love me to death, love me to death. Love me to death, love me to death. Love me to death. got us running while the time passes. And don't ever try to tell me that I fucking need help. Ever since that I was young, I lived my life without a seatbelt in the middle of the ocean while y'all was picking up seashells. And I'm still the same way, but I ain't giving out no details. The way I live, I always see hell. Died I'm at the gates by the time my fucking feet fail. California born but raised by a single female. And the way that I've been surfing, guess I never got your email. Told me to stop, but I'll never do it. All I needed was I love you, swear I never knew it. Never felt the joy after all this pain. And all the painkillers washed away in all this rain. And all the rain seemed to fall down in one spot. Why am I the only one getting wet when we're all on top? Well, here it goes, another shot. Maybe this one will get me to where my heart stops. Ooh, girl, let me smell the sweet whiskey breath. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Ooh, girl, how I let a sweet sexy mess. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Love me to death, 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 me to death, me to death.
Far from your heart and landed in my arms. My sweet house, as it talks to him, and now it's left me blind.
Yeah, I'm here, super duper duper club, all up in the mix like yeah, nigga, what I stay blaze like rollers, even if I never said it, you should probably know this by now. Tada, what they gon' make up? Every time I read about, see some shit they make up. If I ever saw one black dynamite on me, then they have a reason to say why they never like them. Ain't no need to sick it. I am content, dream like content, so unconscious. Me and my conscience, I'm running, looking all things, living to do all things. I live, listen to me. I know that there's some place just right for me. I live for something new. Oh, I know that there's some place just right for me.
Heard your heart beating, heard your heart beating.
For something new.